jumpsuits collection. It's for spring-summer 2014. She's got some beautiful pieces. They're all very lovely, handmade, silk. It makes me really feel confident, really glamorous as well. And yeah, great wear for all occasions, parties, any sort of like any film premieres, anything like that.
Love the history of the fashions in the 1930s, which is all the glams, but then I used it to twist as the modern couture and have a bit more funk into it. So because we cannot wear what the 1920s and 30 people wear, and also I'm really inspired by everything made in London, because I think when you go back in 1920, 1930, nothing made in China or anywhere else in the world except in the UK or wherever they are. With the dressmaker do such a fantastic job, and I think we should go back there again, try to keep in local. The material is like, whatever come up in my head, I just create things that I like to find a rare fabric, so there's no one else have them. So I have my collection to be 5 to 10 items for productions, and then some of them is one-off. So basically, all the materials just depend. I talk to my fabric. So what do you want me to make? And that's what's my inspiration and what I'm looking for.
I feel really relaxed, I feel relieved, and I'm really happy. The collection was really well, the audience liked it and everyone liked it, so I'm happy with the response as well. My inspiration is all about color, and my ethnical background from India does help me with all the inspirations and my ideas, so it definitely does have an impact on the collection always. My collection is exotic, it's about exotic birds, and I think this collection was inspired by the exoticness of all these birds. So I use all the intricate embroidery using crystals and Swarovskis, so that was the main inspiration. So it's skin and exotic skin on the skin.
And this is just big day for me, and that was very hard work as well. I don't know, I should say, but that was just a few weeks, but I couldn't do this quicker and I changed the idea, so, but I like. I'm not finished, so that was first part. The second part will be, yeah. I love these colors. I'm really overwhelmed with the whole experience. You know, I never thought I'd come to such a big platform to showcase what I can do. I come from such a modest, small island and from really modest background. And the only thing I've had was my passion, you know. So to be here today and to be able to just get this appreciation is completely overwhelming. I'm completely ecstatic. Generally, really what inspires me to design is the beauty in women, to be honest. I feel that every woman, irrespective of their age, they have this inner beauty that is waiting to burst out. And all of us, you know, from at some point or the other, we feel that we're not worth anything. And these designs are actually there to, you know, to actually bring out that inner goddess. My inspiration for this particular collection was the 1920s, and in fact jewelry from the 1920s. So my team and I wanted to find different techniques that we could use for embellishment, you know, to apply to the garments, to kind of reflect that a little bit. But all in all, I just want beautiful women. I want them to feel elegant and confident, and also designed for people who dare to be different. You have to follow your passion, and even though it feels like it's a long way and you feel like it'll never happen, I look back now and everything that's happened to me has been a build-up to this day, and I wouldn't change anything. It was all worth it.
Very glamorous. It's based on the 20s, so it's very, very sexy, very elegant. It's quite lacy, sometimes quite revealing, but I think it's because of the style. It's, you know, you can pass. It's not too much. It's very, 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 very pretty. I feel really sexy.
Inspiration behind my collection, all my collection, is always to exalt the femininity, to be sexy and glamour at the same time. And for this collection I worked inspired by David Bagby, who works with metal mesh. And that's why I'm using crinoline, because it makes structure around the body, so I want to use the same concept to make different forms around the female figure. The colors of my collection are black and white, because I've studied a collection that needs to be sellable and wearable. That's why I like to think about my collection as a jigsaw pieces that you can interchange with each other. And I've experimented like blue and yellow, which are colors that I never used before. So to me it's been a challenge to use new colors.
It's very, very comfortable and feel very, very glamorous. It's beautiful. My favourite piece.
Fashion International, London, and just enjoyed a fantastic show. The highlights for me were Yuvna Kim and Gianni Lilula. I love the whole Gatsby, sparkly, white, transparent thing she did. It was absolutely stunning. And I love his cuts. I think Gianni did some amazing cuts and some transparent things, little leather things that were really, really wearable, but really stand out as well. I liked the cream blouse. It was beautifully cut from Gianni Lilua, and it had transparent panels, a really crisp little collar with a clip on the side, almost Chanel, but again with a little bit of naughty. Yeah.